trying, and she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And again, the torso is the target here.
Clearly attacking that area is the strategy tonight. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Coming back to her torso area, this could become a strategy. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Angle German. Kendo stick.
From the top. All wrapped up. Picture perfect. Fireman's carry.
And able to beat Natalya to the punch. Mat slam with some attitude. But meanwhile, here's Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now. Schoolboy, no, rolls through, super kick! Ooh, shut that chair right out.
Tamina heading up.
From the top.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Oh, bam! And you can tell that she's really hurting. The targeted attacks on her torso have been non-stop.
Yeah, she's going to have to be taped up for weeks at the very least.
Victory is within reach now.
Is this the right time? Is this the coup?
This could be the beginning of the end.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectation.
Don't you dare be sour!
Matchups like these are why
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in... Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with the pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
the Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
Boom, nice. New Day referred to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Big E on the wrong end of things there.
Yes, the Usos.
The challenger is going for it. Just kicks out.
Barely, but it counts.
as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level. This game's about winning at any and all costs. This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is! Superplex! Go big or go home, folks. Moves like that are how you become a champion.
Ouch. And the action is shifting now into a dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And Big E falls to a count. Sliding into the ring now. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Settling on the kendo stick, no good can come from this.
Ooh, suplex.
Big E responds.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Oh! Has the jam pin. Is this it? Breaks the close count.
How in the world did he kick out?
Oh, right to the throat.
Oof.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Snap suplex. 2. And quick. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Hell in a Cell just became the Uso penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was volatile.
It lived up to the hype is what it did. The 2 greatest tag teams in the entire...
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this.
For the first time ever, we have a women's champion. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
Believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And an
Early cover for the title.
That's a surprising move from her here.
drop kick with precision.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit. Gets out of the way of that one.
What a forearm!
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after take
From the top!
she fights back with the counter. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
The challenger's fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism. Can you still feel the glow when the lights are out?
Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us. Oh.
Blow away to the outside.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way.
Quickly back to the top rope.
Lift off. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Atomic drop. Oof.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Perched up top, and no one there.
Brutal club.
She's launched out of the ring. Bayley climbs the turnbuckle.
Looking dazed, you can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
Up high.
Crash and burn.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Caught with a lariat. We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
What an uppercut.
So impactful.
Uncorks an uppercut. Oh, man. What a nasty STO.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
Bang!
Flying.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of my way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
This will be the time to go, guys.
Naomi, feel the glow. Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done. Right to the knees.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle.
The referee is so close to calling a count out. She throws her back in. Placed against the turnbuckles. Right in the jaw.
What a shot.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Oof.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now. From the apron.
You gotta be kidding me! I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Look how she's raining down those elbows. DDT!
And I think Naomi might have been busted up there, too.
Sliding back into the ring.
Sky high.
Oh my God, what a move!
Look at this. This is outrageous athleticism. What a head scissor takeover.
Big down wall.
Right in the jaw. What a shot. Boom, what a punch.
Caught with a punch.
What a leg drop across the rope. Making way toward the top rope. Oh, diving leg drop.
Big time atomic drop.
That'll have you walking funny.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi can't be stopped right now. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Here we go. Through the air. It connects.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. Blast off! Whoa, look out! From ring post to ring side, risking it all paid off.
Tossed back into the ring.
Perched up top.
Diving leg drop.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount.
Champs down. This one's for everything. Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athletic.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afonseca. And then some. 2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans. Like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back.
Put in the corner now, connecting with a sharp elbow.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxton. You might get caught.
Man. Oh, man.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the...
From the top.
Double axe handle. Oof.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter.
Whoa, stiff headbutt. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. And the Raw Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure. And now placed in the corner.
Getting him in place, but for what?
Uh-oh, from the top. Snap there from the top rope. Momentum clearly on the side of Sikoa.
The power of Sikoa. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Oh, and back of the elbow. You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who have held those titles for 422 days.
Record-breaking reigns in both singles and tag team competition. If Solo captures the North American title tonight, who knows how long he'll keep it for.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got to the sky. What?
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off. Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
My gosh!
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at spring break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title.
Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Turns it around. That didn't go as Solo pictured. Springboard!
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
We might see a new champion crowned.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your...
I ain't doing this one.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that from the top.
Whoa, what a landing. From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
And Reigns retains the title.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Uce is firing on all cylinders.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
That is the meaner, more aggressive Jey Uso coming out to play.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. Up high. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Got to be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Sky high!
Oh, God!
Jey is imposing his will.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Measuring the distance from the top of the cage, about to risk it all. Oh, no! Oh, no! What impact!
The amount of precision that went into landing that dive, there was absolutely no room for error there. As was set up in the corner of the ring. Non-stop blows.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off.
Jey got caught.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. And gets sent right into the corner.
Trapped in the corner, and we just saw some serious offense. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. It is over.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs. Absolutely shattering the table.
Incredible impact.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many focusing.
From the top. From the top.
Oh, stop. Looking for something under the apron before entering.
He might be the smartest man in the business.
And we see Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out? The teams are now equal, but this weapon could be a big difference maker.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a Uso.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that. I can see up to the rafters and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle. Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor now.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Let's take about Fatu's intentions here.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Jay looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident going on the attack.
This is a situation you want to win.
Both wrists captured. Oh, God. Knee meets face. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Ooh, disrespectfully earning that sign. Ooh.
I think he really felt that one.
And Reigns doing some proverbial smashing there.
Knee to the lower back. Ouch.
Getting him right into the corner.
Going straight for the body. Rumor softening up at the torso area. Look out! Axe handle from the middle rope.
The WWE. Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
No doubt, Sami just ended this. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline.
Uso, what is he doing up there? Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa? Never saw it coming.
He's looking fairly drained. Dangerous intentions in mind. Standing at the top of the cage. From the top. Place it up high here.
That's it. That's got to be it.
Crash and burn from the top of the cage.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to
Soaring.
And then back to Reigns.
Wow, Reigns nailed it. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa. He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap. Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Taz and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Oh, across the top rope.
Sent right into the corner. Wicked clothesline.
Wrenches the arm. Drop kick. Beautiful.
The Street Profits look more staggered than swaggered there.
Tama held nothing back on that attack. Something that Taz and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Wicked clothesline. Man, what timing on that counter. Haku with the counter. Boom, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean...
He can pin his opponent right here. And he hits the shoulder up before two.
I didn't think this match was close to over. Pow, what a shot.
Ford got met with some stiff resistance there.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Launching. Whoa, look out.
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Off the barricade.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor. Bam! Oh, man!
Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom!
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout singles stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku could once again dominate as single stars.
Looking to get airborne here.
the sky and crashing onto their opponent. Up high.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Sky high from Dawkins.
Angelo toying with his opponent a little bit.
Oh man.
What a chop.
Sent straight into the barricade.
Boom, what impact. And Dawkins got led right into harm's way on that exchange.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from Tama on that attack.
One step ahead there.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Clothesline.
Sent to the corner.
Wicked clothesline.
Incoming!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Boom, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
And there's the tag. It's about time.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Drop kick hits the mark.
Ooh! Ooh!
Ooh. From the apron.
Good Lord! Taking flight! Attack to the midsection.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
Haku
With the tongue and dip.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Another fall for the Profits, and they get the win.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama